guys, welcome back to the Imaxit slash WeMaxit channels. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do consider smashing the like button, share, and subscribe. And for avid fans that are already here, keep on doing a great job. We really and truly appreciate it. So today we are going to do a Reggae Boyz slash Reggae Girlz review. Oh, all of the tournaments we are going to break down and then give it our actual rating, because for some reason we keep on thinking that we are in the top bracket of teams in the region, so we want to see how it works out. So we're going to drop to under 17, 20 and national for girls, and then we go to under 20 and national for boys as well. But at the same time we're going to fall through to talk about Haiti, Suriname, Curacao, Dam Rep that's coming out there and doing a good job. So make sure, guys, we have actually started the Imaxit, a new channel. It's pinned right there. So on the rewatch, make sure to hit that subscription over there as well and get us to 1,000 very fast. Because as you know, we got up and we did not saw our email or the channel for Imaxit. So we just keep on pushing nonetheless. So respect and thanks for everyone that checked in already. We are going to try to share it around fast enough. So we have Dr. Gigi checking in already. Massive respect. Then we have Sham6 already in the house. Big up, big up. Thanks yet again. Yes, man. All right. So let me start with this first, guys, because we have to give some people some massive respect. Damrep came back yesterday. We did that game live. That was a beautiful game to watch. Guatemala went up 2-0 on Damrep, and Damrep actually scored 2 goals in no time. So the first 2 goals came from Adonis. I thought that he scored both 2 goals. We have to be honest. He scored both 2 goals because he was the one that kicked the second one, and it deflected back into the goal. But it was a own goal nonetheless. But he was the one that was instrumental in getting it done. And then you have Guillermo Ronaldo scored the one in the 62nd minute, and then you have Edison Ascona, which I think is rapidly becoming a top tier player in this competition. I'm sure when I'm doing the overall full package, I think he's going to be up there as one of the top players. He scored in the 64th minute. Overall, they said right here with the statistics, 18 shots for Damrep to 10 for Guatemala, 4 shots on target to 2. I think it was way more than that, so I don't know where they got that from. 58% to 42. Think it was much. Yeah, it could have stayed to 58 to 42 in the end, because Guatemala sit back and then pose all sorts of problem for themselves. If you're watching the game, to be honest. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to share the video around you're watching, so to make sure you can. Yes, 1 second. Let me make sure people can find it. All right. All right, good. So the next channel will be over there by itself, doing its thing. So no problem. All right. Let me try and get this here. Copy. I'm share on Twitter. And guys, make sure to share it as much places as possible. Yes. Tweet. Join me live. One second, guys. Just trying to. ED. All right. So that should be good now. All right. So then we have the great Shaquille here. So I'm checking in. Massive respect, Shaquille. Thanks for being here. And then we have Cian Bowen, our brother, checking in. So the fact that they came back yesterday, it brought me back to this calculation to say that maybe we out here keep on pushing ourselves in certain brackets that we might not fully deserve to be, because you have other teams in and around, and by by we doing things like that, I think it might hold us back a lot, because what we're trying to do is to tell ourselves that we're better, we should be in a different department, when if we hadn't really ranked ourselves properly, we would have given ourselves more credit. and that's what I've realized happening right now, in my opinion. Yes, so that's why I said I'm going to do this video. All right, so I'm going to make sure to run through as much information here. The additional game here was United States against Honduras. United States ran out 3-0 winners. As you can see here, Paxton Aronson, Alvarado scored in the 22nd minute, so they got 2 goals in the first 22 minutes, and Quinn Sullivan got it in the 43rd minute. Overall, they have stated that the United States have 17 shots to 21 for Honduras, 8 on target for United States to 2 on target for Honduras. I know that's kind of sketchy. That's kind of sketchy in my opinion. And then you have 65% ball possession for United States at 35 at this time, according to the statistics here. 456 passes to 254. All right, so that's what it's actually saying there. And then we have Kurt Steele checking in. Big up Kurt Steele. Make sure to subscribe, Kurt Steele. This is a new channel. If you don't subscribe to anyone name, just do so. All right. Yes. I'm going to make sure I share it here. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to share it around for people to come and join me. All right. All right. All right, so that should be good now. We have shared it enough places. Maybe only one more. Yeah, one more. Let me share it here, and then we are done, and then we can just run out to our show. All right. Yes. So that made United States made it finally past Honduras. Remember, they struggled with Honduras for a long time now. Yes, you get me. So now they have actually passed this, because it has been a while. United States have actually qualified for this stage. All people bigging up United States. They have been struggling a while in this specific tournament. So the fact they reached here, I think this is big time for them. All right. Yes. So the finals at this point will be Damrep against United States for the trophy. Both teams will be in the Olympics, and 4 teams will be going to the World Cup. So Honduras will be going to the World Cup. Guatemala will be going to the World Cup. All right. So that's how it sits at this point. All right. Yes, man. Nick Brown, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, bossy. Then we have Kurt Steele said, been a subscriber for months on this channel. Well, no problem, Kurt Steele. We have the next channel over there, the Imaxit. You guys just drop a like over there, regardless of whatever the situation is. Yes, so even if you're over there, you just drop a like over there as well. It's both channels running at the same time, because I wanted this to just be up. So that's why I did it like this. You understand me? So no problem. We're just running both at the same time. And once you subscribe, it's gonna come up on the screen. All right. Yes, we have the systems I'm running fast. You know we do things already. And we have Kevin in the building. Big up. So we will be covering that game whenever it is, and after that look out for us to cover the ladies tournament. So that means Haiti, that simply means Haiti, Jamaica, yes, Haiti, Jamaica, and maybe Costa Rica. A few teams that we will try and drop in here and there. You get me? Haiti has been performing well so far, coming throughout the tournaments, like the qualifying, and now they're in the group of death. So you have Haiti, Jamaica, Mexico, and United States in that group. That will be started on the 4th your time, the 5th on my time, because of the 7 hours difference. So look out for that. So just look out for us to do this live. Damrep vs United States. But the fact that Damrep came in through the back door and ended up in the finals, defeating El Salvador, Guatemala, El Salvador, Jamaica, Guatemala, and now they are up against the Americans. And to be honest, the way they play, it would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they do win it. You know why? Because they give the necessary respect to everyone before they jumped in. So they don't just come out and play like a Honduras, so come out and believe that you're on the same level and stuff. They do it a little bit different. So for me, I want to say that it's going to be tough, but I'm not going to rule out Damrep. Damrep look like they have a good system running. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from the under 17 now, to chop up all of the girls football straight up to the nationals, so we can clearly see where people truly rank. And you guys participate in the thing, smash the like button on both channels so we can get the visibility up there. If we can get 50 likes on both channels, that would be very, very much good. All right, so Sterling 739, bless up. Then we have Richard Stewart says, big up JD. All I know is that if Jamaica continue with the foolishness, 2026 is no guarantee. Well, that's why we are chopping up everything to ask if should we even be saying that we are one of the favorites for the 2026, because that's what we're trying to ask now, because the reality starts to hit the fan. You get me? And we start to calculate a lot of things, and we might realize that we might oversell ourselves a little bit. So let me know. Let me know. All right, so we're gonna try our best to start chop it up right now. Yes. All right. All right. So let me go with the under 17 here. So we had all watch the under 17 here, guys. The under 17 ladies. We had all watch the under 17 ladies. A lot of talented little girls from Jamaica did participate. Overseas as well, but they are still Jamaicans nonetheless. We heard that we had some little, what they said, we had some little communication issue and preparation issue. So you're going to hear the preparation issue comes up more than one time. The preparation issue over and over. They keep saying that. All right. So we started off this tournament good. 7-0 over Bermuda. That's the first result there. And then over Damrep, 3-1 over Damrep. I think that's the third result. So let me try and get the first one. No, the group stage, yes. Jamaica 7-0 over Bermuda. 3-1 over Damrep. So let me see. And then 1-1 over Canada, because Canada and Jamaica was in the same group, and Canada had Maloof and those girls, Alan and those girls on the same team. Yes, they were big and fast and strong, but I don't think they were as technical as what most of us would expect. You understand me? Yes. So that was the game. That was the group that both team fell into. You understand me? So that showcased that Jamaica and Canada came out of that group looking pretty much decent, and they would have move on to do big businesses and stuff. But when it comes up now, it comes up to the reality. So the next round now, I'm going to try and get the next round. So round of 16 now, when Jamaica moved on and stuff, Jamaica, Canada moved on, you're going to see the big difference now. The first other individuals that came into the tournament, because all the tournaments are the same, where in which 16 teams participated, and then 3 drop out, and then 4 drop out, and then 4 comes in. So the round of 16 now, you have Mexico took on Guyana. They gave them 15-0. United States took on Curacao. They gave them 11-0. So all of those teams came in, never really fear of good. Then you have Puerto Rico came in and actually got 2-0 win over Panama. Very good result. And Puerto Rico showcased that they're a dangerous team. Costa Rica 1-0 over Nicaragua here. And then you have Canada survived the scared very early in this game against Honduras. Honduras could have been 2-3-0 up very fast in the first 10 minutes. but Canada survived that and used their athleticism and their stamina and go over the line. So the one that won 4-1. Then you have El Salvador gave St. Kitts 10 on that night. So we realize that El Salvador ain't a small team or ain't a chicken feed team, because they keep on delivering every single time. All right, in every single competition. So we are picking up teams that keeps on delivering, and then we're going to mark them down at the end, and we're going to see where Jamaica really falls in all of the categories. Yes. So Jamaica won 4-0 over Cuba. That is the round of 16. And Haiti lost to Damrep 2-0. Haiti lost to Damrep 2-0. So Damrep excel over Haiti in the under 17 already. So you realize that Damrep excelled in the in the under 17. Yeah, man, big up DJ Roman. But you know, we have to do the thing, and a quality tells at the end of the day, you know. Yes. So Damrep surpassed over Haiti. So Jamaica advanced further than Haiti in this one. All right. So Jamaica still did better than Haiti in this one. All right. But they did not do better than Damrep. So Damrep in the next round now faced Mexico. And Mexico gave them 10-0. And then United States took on Jamaica, and that was a 4-0 game, to be honest. I will stick with the result, but if you watch a game, we have watched the game on the next channel, and I can tell you it was easy. Well, a 10-0 result as well. It was a domination. All of us that watch the game, it was a domination. But it stayed at 4-0, so let me give the girls them the 4-0 there. So Jamaica got knocked out in the quarterfinals here. All right, so they made the quarterfinals in the 17. And the 17 girls. So we're going to mark that down. 17 girls, quarterfinals. Quarterfinals there. All right. And then you have Puerto Rico moved on to take on El Salvador. They in the same quarterfinal, they defeated El Salvador. And then Canada defeated Costa Rica to go in the semifinals. All right. Yes. So you have Puerto Rico that advanced and Canada that advanced. The teams that naturally don't be there. You have Mexico and United States advanced. They are the normal teams that are always there. You understand me? The next round, semifinals, Mexico against Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico got knocked out in the semifinals, but at the end of the day, they made the semifinals. All right, and United States knocked out Canada 3-0. So it sets up back another mighty Mexico and United States final. You understand? Mexico vs United States. So USA still and Mexico still being top dogs. Canada and Puerto Rico made it right there. And in the third place, Canada tipped third place. So Canada tipped the third spot. So Canada 1, 2, 3. Canada, Puerto Rico fourth so far. Fourth so far. All right. And then, as you know, it's United States that won it. So United States would be first. Mexico second. And that's for the under 17, guys. That's for the under 17s. So we are going to move on. We don't see Jamaica in the top 4 in the under 17s. You understand me? We have made the quarterfinals, which is the final 8. We have got knocked out, but so we can't differentiate where we are, but we are below fourth. We are below fourth in the 17. We're going to move on to the 20s now. We're going to move on to the 20s. Let me try and get the 20s now. All right, so let me get the 20s for the ladies. All right, so the 20s one that we watched the other day as well. Yes. So we had made it to the. We had made, 20 was the first one we watched. We watched on the Imaxit football channel. And guys, as soon as you come in, make sure to smash the like button. Get us up to 50 likes. Share the video around. Subscribe to both accounts. We are on 12 likes and 12 people here. Subscribe to both accounts. Remember, the Imaxit football channel is right up there. So let's get that to 1,000 very fast. So as soon as they come in, make sure to get it up there. All right? Make sure to get it up. All right. We are here. We are here, just doing our thing and keep on building what we are trying to do. All right. We are still working on the big channel, but if it doesn't come through, we have these things set up. All right. So what we're gonna do now, we are going to look at this one. Round of 16. We made it to round of 16 yet again. So Jamaica is in the 16. All right. United States dumped up Suriname 14-0. Haiti beat Guyana 1-0. All right. Puerto Rico defeated St. Kitts 7-0. So Puerto Rico is in the final 8 again. All right. Guatemala defeated Bermuda 2-0. Canada defeated Cayman Islands 13-0. Panama defeated Jamaica in the round of 16 3-0. So Jamaica never passed the round of 16 yet again. The first time they passed the round of 16 to the quarters. So round of 16 for 20s. You understand me? Round of 60, we got knocked out by Panama. And then El Salvador defeated Damrep 5-2. So Damrep never came out of the round of 16 as well. Mexico defeated Curacao 9-0. And then after that now, Mexico defeated El Salvador 5-1. Canada defeated Panama 1-0. So Canada will be back in the semifinals. Puerto Rico defeated Guatemala 3-0. So Puerto Rico is in the semifinals yet again. And Haiti got lost to United States 6-0, but Haiti made the quarterfinals this time. Just to show you, all right. And then in the semifinals, United States defeated Puerto Rico 7-0, and Mexico defeated Canada 1-0. So it's back to the big dogs yet again, Mexico and United States for the finals. All right, for the finals, just to show you guys, for the finals yet again. And then the third and fourth, it was Puerto Rico and Canada. So those are the top 4 teams in under 17 and 20s. United States, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Canada. Jamaica is still about in overall ranking in about 9 from 7 to 9th because of the 2 qualification spot. They got knocked out in the round of 16 and they made the quarterfinals in 1. So that's around 9th rating so far. All right, and then we are going to go up to what we know, which is the big girls them. The big girls them at this point, you guys know what's up. We qualified. We've qualified to the final round, but we're in the group of death. You understand? We are in the group of death at this point. So we are going to do the analysis on that to see how much games we won and how much the other teams did. So if the teams them came back into this grouping, like all of the other teams them qualified there, it would have pushed back Jamaica not to be in the top 4, top 5 teams in the region. You understand me? Like on a collective. So for girls, we can't say we are top 4, top 5 when you have the other teams them still doing good and they're in all competitions. You get me? So sometimes it looks like we're selling ourselves a false sense of security, if you realize what I'm saying. But we're gonna pull up the girls football right now, all right? And then we're gonna go to the boys right after. Yeah, because all right, so woman championship. All right, so woman championship. Sorry, that's good. All right, so we have everything here. All right, so the standings, the first group, we had Group A, which we can flick up soon. We're gonna flick it up on the screen so you guys can see what's up. Group A, let me flick it on the screen. Group A, we have Mexico winning Group A, Puerto Rico coming second. In this group, Suriname coming third, Antigua coming fourth, and Anguilla coming fifth. All right. Jobless, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks everyone for turning up and keep on smashing the like button because it showcases that we are here for the long haul. Yeah. Yes. I will check the next stream. Let me see. All right. So we have both streams, people liking both streams. All right. That's nice. All right. Let me get both of them to 50 by the time we are finished. All right. The good thing is like people went over the Imaxit and people, I'm not seeing any subscription coming up on my screen because I've set the systems that people will subscribe. Once they do subscribe, it's going to come up on the screen. All right. Yeah. So if you smash the subscription button, I'm going to see it. But anyways, we continue. Costa Rica top this one. St. Kitts came second. Guatemala came third. Curacao came fourth, and Virgin Island came fifth. Jamaica top this group. Damrep came second. Bermuda came third. Cayman came fourth. Grenada came fifth. And Panama, El Salvador, Belize, and stuff. But remember, it's just the top team advance. It's just the top team advances. You understand me? So that's the big difference. So you had in this one, you had Panama. Let me see. Oh, we have other groups. We have other groups. Trinidad came first over here. All right. So Trinidad and Haiti came first. So Trinidad, Haiti, Panama, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Mexico. And then you had Canada and the United States to that. All right. So that's 8 teams. All right. So you're going to hear the normal names that we heard before. Costa Rica, Haiti, Panama. You heard them just the same yet again in this competition. So for girls, you can put them as staples inside the girls as well, guys. In the girls ranking, so that Mexico is first. Mexico, United States, Canada. Those are the top 3 teams in ladies football completely. Puerto Rico, you can put them in it because Puerto Rico keep coming into the semifinals and stuff. So they have override a lot of teams. Panama, Costa Rica, Haiti, they're all there, and Jamaica and those teams. Jamaica, I think Costa Rica is above because Costa Rica did outperform us. Yes, so Costa Rica would be the 5th ranked team there, and then after that, now we have the Haiti, the Panama, then Jamaica. In that, all 3 of them in the same circle there for ladies. All right. Yes. Blessings, JD and Imaxit fam. Yes, man. Massive respect. I subscribe to the channel. No problem, man. Whatever. Yeah, it normally show up, because we have all of the systems them running just the same. We want to make sure we can get the next channel to 1,000 very fast. So if we don't get a good answer from YouTube, we still just move on into our job, because remember, we're here to do a job. We are not here to we're not here for anything else more than to do our job. So our job will tell for itself. All right. So let me know, guys, based on your assessment, where would you rank Jamaica in ladies football? In ladies football. So we saw boss Chevis checking in. Bless up, Chevis. Thanks for being here. In ladies football, in the Concacaf region, where would you rank Jamaica? I would put them based on the big team. The big team performs well. The next teams them never really performed up to the standard. So I would put them between 5th. No, I wouldn't put them 5th. I would put them between 6th and 9th. Between 6th and 9th in ladies football in the region. At first, I never heard that. We heard that we are in the top 4. So I am putting Jamaica between 6th and 9th. That's the right. That's the right analysis based on everything else. So 6th and 9th, woman football is. And what we're trying to do, guys, we're trying to find out if we are lying to ourselves, like making these bold prediction. Oh, we're gonna steamroll this and steamroll that. So we try to start assess everything. You get me? And one thing about the facts, it does not lie. All right. Big up, Travis. And then we have Mr. Mullins checking in. So everyone checking in day by day, man. So 4 or 5 more stream, we have almost everybody, our normal commenters, them back in the building. Yes. So we want to get some comments. And where do we truly see Jamaica ranked? I went for 6th and 9th, and I would love for people to argue with me there. You understand me? Because people sold me the dream and to tell me that we are ranked 4th and stuff. You understand me? What I'm seeing over everything, it might not be the case. And maybe that if we had addressed it like that, maybe we would have given the girls them more credit. We might would have given even JFF more credit. I didn't say if you give JFF credit, but if we know exactly where our quality lies, then we would have respect the overall process. You understand me? A little bit more. Obviously, sometimes the JFF personnel them talk too big time and then they fail as well. So they are not helping the case. But if you actually do the analysis and everything and put it together, you're going to see that we are not where we claim to say we were. You understand me? because we're not the fourth best team in the CONCACAF in ladies football, period. Period. In all of ladies football. Because the top three clearly is Mexico, United States, and Canada. And then you have Costa Rica in every bracket, Haiti in every bracket, and they're all doing better than Jamaica. So it's hard for we. No. I'm drinking orange juice. Orange juice. My lady just came from the supermarket with my kid, and get me some orange juice and stuff. So we out here drinking the normal orange juice. All right. Yes. Yes, so want to hear you guys' take, man, because before we move from this, we want to hear your take. Don't we have to get your take on it? So let me know. Just drop a number. We have 13 watching on this one. Let me see how much people watching on the next one. 7 watching on the next one, so 20 odd people watching so far. Just give it, once you comment on any one of the channels, it's gonna come up in one system. All right, yes, so just comment, let me know your thoughts on that one, where you would rank the Jamaican girls overall. So because remember, you know, once you give me that answer, you know, then if you rank it to 8, that means if they don't pass the quarterfinals, it's not a bad thing. You understand me? So you have to be careful how you rank it. If you say they're fourth now and they don't make the semifinals, no, you can have a problem. But if you rank them anything out of fourth and they don't make the semifinals, you can't really bash them so much. You understand me? So that's the thing. That's the thing. So maybe that's why people kind of reserve in their answers. JFF has nothing to do with the senior girls' development. We know that, but at the end of the day, we have to still put everything in the same barrel, because if the teams are not the fourth best and they don't qualify out of the top 4 spot, people can't bash them. So that's why we have to try and come out and reason it logically. You understand me? Because if you're the 6th best team and you come one of the 3rd place spots them to go and fight for a placement, that simple means that's exactly where you are pulling your exact weight. That's what it's actually saying to me. You're pulling your exact weight. So that's why we're doing this video, to make sure we can get the answer out there. You understand me? We can get the answer out there. So when people comes back and pressure the JFF to say that, oh, the girls have never qualified automatic in the first 2 spots ahead of Mexico and United States, you can pull it up back and say, but they're not the top 4 best team. So if they are not the top 4 best team, or are you bashing them to not come in the top 2 spot with the top 2 of the top 3 best teams in that group? So we have to reason it out logically. And what guys, the calling is working now. The calling is working now. All right. The calling is working now. We got it started. All right. Yes. Let me make sure it's up and running for real. All right, it's up and running for real. So someone calling to test the line. Here we go. Subscribe. Company phone. Big up yourself, man. I don't see command still, but let me check it. We're supposed to be closer to 100 now. In no time we have passed the 100 mark. So that's all. It's gonna keep on working. Let me type in Imaxit. I know if you type in Imaxit, we have 100 subscribers on the channel. Thanks very much, guys. We have hit 100 subscribers under 24 hours. So I guess we are going to try and run upwards of 1,000 subscribers within the first month. So keep sharing it around. So if we don't get the next channel back, we are just pumping these 2 channels. So just subscribe to both and we will just kill you with a lot of contents. Don't worry yourself. We are going to be 2 times better. 2 times. And anyone that weren't a part of this creation can't come back and tell me about big dance and they want to come in and jump and act like they are part of it. No, it's not going to work. So sometimes you have to fall to recover the right way, because you will see the fakes from the genuine ones. You understand me? Yes. So I respect everyone that pass through and keep on showing the respect. And guys, we might not have any anyway, again, on the channels, super chat and again, everybody got their money back. because I asked that and I got that answer before. Once the channel shut down, everybody got their membership money. Everybody got back the length of membership and everything. So for this one, you can't become members. What you can do, you can donate to the PayPal directly. The links are always in the streams. Right now, they are in the streams. You can just donate, and it's going to come up on the screen just like a super chat, which you know we do it different. You know, we're going to set up the additional features just the same, but we're just taking our time to work on the next channel, and by the end of the next week, if we don't get it back, we just move on from it, you know, and maybe put it at the back burner, still work on it, but put it on the back burner and just focus at what's at hand, you know. And you, the fans, will literally get us way up there. I am sure of that. I am pretty much sure of that. I would say fifth, but I don't know how the other big guns gel with the squad. All right. So if you said fifth, that simply means if we don't come first or second in the group, then you can't bash them because they're in the group of Haiti, Mexico, United States. So that means, and you would rank in Mexico and United States between one and third. So that means they should always be the favorites to get through. You know, Stefan Wright checking in, big up, big up. Then we have Dewey and Thomas, my brother, checking in, big up, Bossy. Glad they find me back, very, very early. You know, everyone, all our real ones, finding us back instant. You know, that's what I love. All right, the search is showing the channel now, JD. Yes, yes, yes. So I guess people will start subscribe by just seeing the channel now, because they would realize that it's a new channel, and we made sure to put the video on it now. And it's going to take its time building up. So all you need to do, guys, if you're over here, you just click the next link, subscribe, and hit the like button over there. So it puts it in the algorithm. We are going to be putting out videos on it by itself. So as much people come to that channel by itself, and we share it in the community tab, we are going to work ways to get it up very fast, get it up to 300, 400 by maybe next weekend. So it's already in the algorithm. You get me? Yes. Yeah, respect, Bossy. Yes. So what we wanted to know where you rank Jamaica's women football, based on what they have actually performed and how they have performed in all competition under 17, 20, and also the national. We have actually run through everything that they did from under 20s, under 17s, come straight up, and they have dropped out in the round of 16 quarterfinals, and then now they are in the final eight to qualify. So basically, everything by what it says at this point, Jamaica, I said they are ranked from 6th to 9th based on everything. You understand me? That's what I've gotten. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna pull up the guys now, the guys, because we just saw the under 20s. The under 20s played. So we're gonna pull up that now, the guys. All right, so we're gonna pull up the guys now because we're gonna see the under 17 soon. So, but we can't give any take on it until we see that, you know. So, but based on what we have the World Cup for the big men, and we have the Nations League for the big men. All right, with the under 20s. So that's three different categories. You get me? We're not gonna put any delusional Caribbean Club Championship in it. Yes, that's not in it. All right. Yes. All right, so USA in Group A came first. Cuba and Canada finished off the qualification spots. St. Kitts dropped out of that one, and then you have Mexico, 80, and Trinidad went through. Suriname dropped out in that one, and then you have El Salvador, Guatemala, Panama went through. Aruba dropped out at that one, and then you have Honduras first, Costa Rica second, Jamaica third, and Antigua dropped out of that one. So that was the final of all. The finals of all the grouping and everything. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull up the this one so we can go straight into the brackets to show you. Yes. So if you missed anything, at least it's here for you. All right. Yes. And then we are going to move on straight to the World Cup qualifiers, and then we are going to get to the Nations League. All right. Yes. All right. So This is the round of 16. Nicaragua 5-0. Costa Rica 2-1. No, 4-1 over Trinidad. So that means USA and Costa Rica move on. Cuba 1-1, Panama 1-0 over Cuba. So Panama still putting themselves in good sights. You know, Honduras over Curacao here. So Honduras and Panama scoring off. El Salvador 4-5 over Damrep. So Damrep putting himself in good lights. Then 80, Jamaica got over 80 here. So that's a good point for Jamaica there. And then Jamaica and Damrep over here in the final eight. Guatemala, Canada. Guatemala advanced and penalty over here, and then Mexico and Guatemala over here. Yes. And then in the quarterfinals now you have Costa Rica lost to United States, very good game. And then here you have Honduras defeated Panama, so it makes United States and Honduras over here. And then you have Damrep defeated Jamaica 1-0, very comfortable. Guatemala defeated Mexico uncomfortable because they went into penalties to get it done, but they got it done nonetheless. So you put Guatemala and Damrep over here to fight it out, and then you have United States and Honduras to fight it out over here. Damrep moved on to the finals after defeating Guatemala on penalties 4-2 after down 2-0. We watched that game last night. Very entertaining game and very much quality football from both teams. And I can tell you, man, when it comes on to quality football, we are miles off. Miles off. You understand me? Yes, we are miles off when it comes on to quality football. I'm sure that we have 10 teams in the region that play better quality football than us. 10 teams. So I think in order for us to improve, it's our footballing quality need to improve more than anything. I don't think it's necessarily the personnels. I think it's the footballing quality. And what would have changed that is the coaching. The academies and the coaching. So Jamaica need academies and coaching. And that's the two thing, because all of those other 10 teams has similar coaching networks and have academies to match the coaching that they're trying to get. Not have academy and then take a coach that play long football. It makes no logical sense. It can't happen. You understand me? Yes, these are the madness. Yes, so anyways now, United States got over Honduras 3-0, and then Damrep got over Guatemala, and both of them sits in the finals now. But all four teams will be in the Olympics. All four teams will be in the Olympics, and these both teams here will be in both teams will be in the Olympics, and all four teams will be in the World Cup. All right, yes. So Damrep yet again in 4 competition, Damrep seems to always be there and thereabouts. So what that's telling me, they are catching up. If not, they have surpassed Jamaica almost a year and a half now in the footballing culture. They have surpassed Jamaica in footballing culture and a lot more places, because they have bought a big league and bring in as much players, top players in the league. So they have surpassed Jamaica in that. They have surpassed Jamaica in grassroots football. They have surpassed Jamaica in coaches. So how long you think they're going to surpass Jamaica in actual numbers on the FIFA ranking? I don't think it's going to take long, you know. I don't think it's going to take long for both ladies and man if we can't fit it together. Let me know. Guys, you can call in as well, you know. Yes, we big up Tennessee. Thanks for being here. Then we have Sean Base. Yeah, man, everybody are checking for both channels. And massive respect. Just hit the like button. Then we have our brother, Sac Passe, JC in the house. Massive respect. All right. I want the one evil shutter there. We don't see shutter from the longest time. You know, he must himself out. Jason. Lee Young in the building. Good morning, guys. We're just running through all of the things that took place and give you. You know, you can only find it here. You get me? So that is the reason why you subscribe, because we give you a different thing than anywhere possible on planet Earth. This is the Imaxit Earth. All right. Yes. So Damrep made it to the finals, going to get the Olympics running, and the World Cup running. That's going to kick them off big time. Remember, their ladies were going to get some big deals as well, both younger and the older ladies. And now the league's getting big league deals, and now they're making it to World Cups. Come on, man, that is not by accident. If they have 4 to 5 things doing better than Jamaica, and they're getting more sponsors than Jamaica, that's not by accident. They are a better team than us. They are in a different thing. So when I heard people talking about Damrep should not be beating us, bruh, we don't know what we're talking about. We got some players. We have a coach that can't play certain football. He can only play certain football. And we saw that over two competitions, the Caribbean Club Championship and this competition. And we saw coaches for Damrep. Damrep coach was actually at his home, because he never got any visa permit. So it was his it was his assistant coach continued the job and passed on the messages and everything, and they worked on it. You understand me? But you clearly saw that they are playing high pressing football, passing football, transition football, and everyone believing what the coach plan is. We never saw that from Jamaica. And to be honest, this thing of we had Brain Drain will be back. All right, all right. Then we have Lido O'Connor said large update JD. Yes, man, yes, man. I'm not really feeling better, but I'm working with it. I'm working with what we have here. Maybe over 2 days I will feel much better. But if I don't work out, like me being here on the stream, I might not feel good. If I just stay in the bed, I might feel very much worse. Yes. So basically, I've lost my train of thought there. So basically, this delusional mentality of to say that Damrep should not be beating Jamaica. Jamaica ain't better than Damrep team. In the under-20s, they ain't better than Damrep team. And I can tell you, when you feel under-17 again, they're not going to be better than the under-17 Damrep team. You know what this just made? It just made them open up their pool. So Americans, the Dominican Republics from America will want to come in more, way more. You see, like how you saw Ascona does look like he's one of the best players in the competition, flat out. You're going to see that a lot more. I can promise you're going to see that a lot more in the future. You're going to see that a whole lot more. I can tell you. You're going to see that a whole lot more. Guys, get the likes up on the video, man. Get the likes up on the video. We can't be every minute telling you about the likes. Get the likes up on the video, guys. Let we get up to 25 likes, and even our target should be 50. We're trying to do our normal 3-hour thing, because we have to keep on racking up the watch times, and obviously the longer we are on, people will get to find the Imaxit channel. You understand me? Yes. Obviously, I'm not seeing the subscription coming up on the screen, but once it's open with the subscription, it will be coming up on the screen, so no problem. But just get the likes up as they come in. Drop your like, man. Drop your like on the video. Yes. I can't understand more people over here but less likes on this video. This makes no logical sense. I'm on this video, we are here, and less people liking this video. Hold on, what am I watching? I don't know what's going on, because I'm seeing one over here. Okay. So I'm on the Imaxit channel now. Okay, this is the Imaxit channel. So 16 people. Okay. The viewership. All right. So I don't know. I don't know. I fully give up. Because at one channel it's saying 10 and one. Okay. So I think I it's concurrent. It's running concurrent. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'm trying to figure it out. Sorry about that. DR is a real good team. Yes. But we have to make people know, because as soon as people found out how good the team is, it's the more respect they're going to give Jamaica as well. You understand me? And that's what I've always told people. If you know exactly how good the opponent is and you lost the game, you will start see break down how good the other players were. You get me, for your team. But if you sell a delusional pill to say that you're great and you're not great, then you will bash the players them automatically. So Jamaica team going into that was not better than Damrep's team. And I can promise you, once you see the next one coming in, you're going to see more Spain players on the roster. You're going to see more MLS players on the roster for Damrep. Just watch and see. You're not going to see the same team. Properties for sale in JA. Big up. Thanks for being here. Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, man. People doing their thing, man. I can't complain. It's just because I can't watch everything one time. Even with 1 million accounts, I can't do everything one time. All right. Yes. So we We have jumped from 1,100 subscribers to 1,240 in over a couple of hours. So that is showing, and then over the Imaxit, we are going over 100. So that is nice. Damrep has proper football structure, better than Jamaica. Yes. So and then they did exactly what we did. But the difference in what they did, guys, JPL, not better than Damrep's league. Not better than Damrep's league. They are ranked higher than us because they have way better parlors in their league. So what they did, they took their players from out of their league and then mix it with the MLS players, the few MLS players that came in, and the one from Italy, I think Italy came in as well. So they mix it with that, just like how we would have mixed it with Canadian, Americans, and English, and then put so the other local players them. So well, all of the local players them from Damrep coming from a higher league, and then the rest of the other players them matched up. Who is coming from academies? You can branch off of the list. Who is coming from the MLS? Ascona played in the MLS one time before, and it showcased with his talent. None of our players never made the MLS yet. None of our players on our team. So that goes to show what I'm talking about. You get me? Then you have Brathwaite. He's in the academies just the same. Just like how you have our boy coming through the Pro League, which is the third division in the MLS. You understand me? But it goes to show that even though we are talking, if we go into the finer details, we might figure out that we never had so much of a big super team as what we first start. You understand me? Yes, that's what we are realizing now. You get me? Yes. We need to open our pool and be much more aggressive with recruiting TLs, yes, young players, mainly from UK. But all I'm saying, we have to be careful of who we keep on bringing in. Because if we don't have the system and we don't have the coaching, what sense it makes to bring these guys? You're going to waste them time, That's our problem. We keep on wasting people time. Jamaica only plays slow, lethargic football. No vision, no creativity. That's what Cian says. Big up, Only Dixon. Yes, man. Make sure to subscribe over here, Only. Yes, based on what I'm seeing in the region, these teams are going to transition. Transition their young players because they have system. Jamaica not doing that, so maybe we not even make that. That's why we're chopping up everything. We're chopping up everything to reason with you. You understand me? Yes. Jay Saguna, big up yourself. Thanks for being back in the Imaxit clan. All right, massive respect. All right. The leader, Mr. Speed, lost all their credibility when it comes to talent in Jamaica because all the players they hyped up look ordinary in the under 20, not calling names. Yes. And that's why everything takes time. What happened to the next Imaxit channel? I got up and I just don't see the email and I don't see the channel. So it's either someone hack into the email and then shut down from the email to the channel. So I have nothing right now. But I reached out to both Google and YouTube, Twitter, and waiting for some response. So if we don't get it, we have to just work with what we have. And I strongly believe it's not going to be a problem regardless. It's only going to show the power of the work that I've done. You understand me? So it's going to even be worse. We're going to have 2 times the power because we're going to keep both of these channels running now, just to keep the party alive. Yes. So we have no problem still. We're just working, and hopefully we get a good answer. If not, we just move on and do what we're doing, and we're not complaining at all. You're not going to hear we ball and talk about who no contact with and who no this and who no that. We're going to just move on, do our thing. All right, because you see everything already up, StreamYard up, all our sophisticated system up, the toughest cameras up, just the same. Yes, so we're just doing our job, just like it's normal. So all you do is subscribe to the thing, keep on sharing, and just let us make the Imaxit even double time greater. Yes. All right, Edward. So make sure you subscribe to this and then click the link above and subscribe to the next channel, which is the Imaxit channel. All right. Yes, man. No problem. All right. And we see the subscription keep running up. So we have no problem in this space. All right. Yes. And if you want to donate to the channel, we still have our tip line up. So you can go there and support via the PayPal yet again. And make sure when you're supporting via the PayPal, make sure you clear the money, because a lot of people paid money for me to buy a ticket. Then I bought the ticket them out of my own pocket and all. Now they don't clear the money. So I have 200 US dollars over there. That's not cleared, but I paid my money out of my pocket. You get me? Yes. So all the man's there. Maybe it's just by an honest mistake. Go over there and clear the money so I can take back the money over, because I don't really go over there always. You understand me? So just do that. So whenever I'm going back over there, I can just send it back over. All right. Respect and thanks for the continuous support. JD, I was a bit hesitant to subscribe. However, when I saw and heard you said it's legit and okay, no sunflower, not me, not my face, this sunflower. So it couldn't be someone else. It couldn't be someone else. I'm my face, man. From we say subscribe to the thing, we're gonna make it run to 1,000, and we're gonna show the power that I max it. So let me see if we can use 1 month to get it past 1,000. So just subscribe. We're gonna do videos on it by itself, so you guys can just come straight on that account and share it, and then we just blow up it over there as well. Yeah, man. So no problem, sunflower, man. Respect and thanks, man. All right. Let's call names. Pearson and Zeman is not ready. Cert. Yeah, they never performed well. They never performed well in this tournament. And even the coach, it was surprising. The coach spoke right after that, and he said the four best players, the three best players, and then he catched on one player extra. So the first three best player he thought can make the transition. It was the goalkeeper, Luke Badley Morgan, and Clark up front. And then he add on Blake. We can work on something for Blake. So what that's is showing me, what's that showing me? That's showing me that even him knows the truth. So then if these players are that good, and you know the others weren't that good, why in the world you had them on the field that long? Why in the world you had them on the field that long? You understand me? Why in the world you had them on the field that long? So if he can come up with all of those statements there, it only goes to show me that he was not the only one picking this team, and we have to be honest and biased. He was not the only one picking this team. But at the same time, I thought where they reached, they were not the best team to reach even there. So I want to commend them to reach to the quarterfinals. I think they went one bit more than one bit more than where they actually deserve to be. Because to be honest, the game, I thought AD defeated themselves. I have to be honest. I thought that AD defeated themselves. Getting those two red cards, because even with 10 players, we never looked like we wanted to win that game. So I thought they just carried over into the dominant rep game, and they were just out of their depths, to be honest. Yes, and that's just the truth. So they passed the 80 part via 80 self-destruct, and then dominant brush them aside, because it wasn't the players. You have good players on the field, but you have a bunch of average players, and a coach that I don't think is that high level coach. You understand me? Yes. So all of that happened, and we have to just be honest. We were not ready. So we're going to move on to the World Cup now. The World Cup now, because I am going back to everything. I had all of these videos on my channel, my Imaxit channel, in which people fight me, war with me. I've exposed a lot of people on it, yes. But I don't have the videos now. So that is very sad. But I had all of these things, and I've learned. When people tell me that, oh, we're better than Canada, sort of thing, and we're better than this and that, and we end up never reach nowhere. You understand me? Yes. So let me put in this one, and then we can give you, all right? Concacaf World Cup qualifiers. All right. So All right, so we want to get all the games so far. All right, so the schedule for the CONCACAF. We're going to click it now just to give you. All right, so as you know, it was a 8-team qualification system. The top three goes straight through, and then the fourth one plays a confederational playoff, which we saw that on Costa Rica won that after Bennett supplied um, Joel Campbell to win it 1-0 over New Zealand. We had actually even did that game as well. That shows you how far and behind we did work. You know, yes, man, we touch as much contents as possible, man. All right, let me see if I can get the octagonal. All right. So, anyways, we know the teams them that were in the octagonal. We had USA, USA, Mexico, Canada, Panama, Costa Rica, all right. Then we put in Jamaica to make the 6th year. Then you have the Honduras, and then you have the El Salvador. So that was the 8. All right. We started this one off terrible because remember we had a coach. All right, let me put up this one so we can get it much more closer. All right, so let me close up all of this so we can get all of the games them. All right, so let me put up Saka Sofa. Saka Sofa. Here. All right, then we put in Jamaica. So we get that back right here, Jamaica. All right, and then we're going to maximize it, and then we're going to bring it on the screen now. All right, should be okay on the screen. So we're going to maximize it on the screen now. So let me. All right, so we had it on the screen right here. All right, so this is the one on the screen. Yes, so we're going to go back to all of the games right now. Yes, so guys, make sure as you come in, please smash the like button and get the visibility out there. All right, we're going to go back to the qualifiers. All right, so this was from Gold Cup. We can even take it back to Gold Cup. That's good. Then we take it back to Gold Cup when the Gold Cup starts. So this is where the Gold Cup starts. All right. Yes, we have everything on the screen now. So the Gold Cup. All right. Respect, lad, for a reason. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Yeah, man. In my opinion, Fuzzy was picking the team under instruction. If that is the case, it shows he is no leader and he should have resigned speedily. All right. Most important thing, JD, is despite the fact we don't have all the videos, you still managed to defy all the odds and left an impact on people across the region. 100%, man. 100%. Love for a reason. 1,000%. Not even 100. 1,000%. I think we have proven that overall. So no, we're bringing this one up now. So from the this was the when we had the fights and everything, people battering me, telling me, oh, this, that, and I'm saying, based on my assessment, that's not how it goes. All right. So anyways, Jamaica went into the under Tapa's regime, went into the Gold Cup. They defeated Suriname 2-0. Up to this day, I still give my take that I don't think Jamaica played a better ball game there. But at that point, it starts to expose the crux to where Jamaica really is, because Suriname is a team that's 143rd or 139 at the time, because they never dropped down. And remember, we have all the statistics in our head. So yes, around 139 at the time. Yes, and then they went on to win against Guadeloupe after a terrible time against Guadeloupe, because Guadeloupe exposed a lot of things in the Jamaica team. Told me start to say that, damn, we might not be as good as what we truly thought at first, you know. That was the Guadeloupe game. Alvas Paul got exposed in that game. Wicked every single time they flick it over the top. I'm gonna just give you the information here just to show you. As you can see, Phaeton, they exploited all of our weaknesses. I'm just trying to get it here. Mateus Phaeton, he was the one when they dropped the diagonal over there, he was the one embarrassing Alvas Paul. Yes, so it was Phaeton. It was Phaeton in that game. So you can realize that I'm not lying. If you go back and see the game, same thing happened. Alvas Paul struggled in that game. As you can see, Alvas Paul here. Yes, so you see that exactly what I'm saying without even looking at the things. That's what took place. Then we go up against a so-called old Costa Rica team. This was the start of the Costa Rica problems. As you can see, Blair Turgot was the best player in this game, and that was a 100% true. Costa Rica. Okay, we see subscription coming in. See, comes up on the screen. Thanks for whoever that just subscribed. Massive respect. Keep doing the great work. All right. Yes. Then we lost to Costa Rica here, so we came second in the group. I thought that group ended Suriname third, Jamaica second, and Costa Rica first. And then right after that, in the first round, we went up against United States, and we got knocked out by United States. A good game. I thought that Bobby Reid missed one of his first sitters. One of his first sitters, Bobby Reid, missed in this game. You understand me? I remember we don't forget the things, so I'm just trying to bring it back. All right. But overall, I thought that United States pretty much dominated the game. As you can see, 11 shots to 9, 5-5. But the possession was 67 to 33. I thought that they still dominated the game, in my opinion. Dominated the ball and was very much comfortable. We still got that easy chance with Bobby Reid, yes. So we could have drawn the game, but we couldn't win the game outright. I don't see that. All right. So we lost there, and then we have to recoup and come back into the World Cup qualifiers. So the hype was still on. Hype was still on. We are top 4 and stuff. We are top 4 because this is going down memory lane, just to explain people everything that we did from that time and show you how people sell us the wrong narrative. You understand me? We Chelsea fans welcome Raheem Sterling, done 4-year deal for 45 million. Wow, nice. Man like Faith and embarrass Powell last night and that night. Yes, man. This ain't cool, bro. You build a platform getting over 200 viewers and more, and now this happens. Sorry. We have 20 viewers here already. And we just start over 24 hours. So how long you think it's going to take us to reach over 200 viewers back again? How long? Omzo, I think you realize that we are showing that we have serious power here. Obviously, you're not going to hear it be publicized because we are the juggernaut of this thing, Yes. So it's not going to take a long time. It's going to get back there. And we're working on the channel. But if we don't get it, this is what we have in store. So more people subscribe. The lives will just go back bigger. Omzo, don't worry yourself, man. Look at Tour got highest rated and then thrown away for the qualifiers. Yes, man. So that's why it's good we are going back through memory road, so memory lane. So we are showing exactly what took place. You understand me? Yes. Smash the like button. Yes, man. All right. Then we have J Ross checking in. All right. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, J Ross. Thanks yet again, man. All right. So we're gonna start with the problems of what I would call it the World Cup road. The World Cup problems road. All right, the World Cup problems road. All right, see it. Over the Imaxit channel, we have 27 likes. Less people viewing over there, but nonetheless, it's still running. And then over our this channel now we have 23 likes. So we are doing good. We are doing good. Observe, we are doing great, man. I have a feeling you will get that channel back very soon. Don't worry about it, JD. All right, massive respect, massive respect. Let's see. Then we have Pagan checking in. Pagan, both channels running at the same time, So over the next channel, ready and running. So this was the first one now. Mexico, we had a half-decent team that we could not get most of the overseas players them to come in, and people made a big deal, we can't get the overseas players them, because some of them never want them either, but them only make a big deal because they want something they use for excuse when we lose. You understand me? I'm giving you everything raw because I'm remembering everything on my top of my head, because as soon as the man them come in, they start talking about Uno committing and all sort of things. You get me? Because they realize that their best ballers will not get in the game. So this one's a 2-1. only because you have Funes Mori, one of the worst finishers ever existed on planet Earth, missed around 1,000 shots, and he ended up in the goal when he missed those shots. All right, we're going to move on to the statistics. 73% to 27%. 5 shots for Jamaica, 1 on target, and that was the 1 goal, and it comes from an error. They had 27 shots overall, 7 on target, 13 off target, and 7 blocks in the game. All right, we only had 27% ball position, and that was accurate down to the T, if not lower. It could have gone down to 19%. We never have the ball none at all. All right. Yes, we struggled. We got dominated in the game, except the score line. All right. And then that's where the reality starts sets in, that we might need most of the overseas players. And because we started with Alva Powell, Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, Mariapa, Kemar Lawrence, Norman Campbell, Anthony Grant, one of the only. Speedy Williams, Corey Burke, Romario Williams, that you never saw back, Shamar Nicholson in that one, all right? And then in the team, you had King in the team at that time, and Rasta, King and Rasta. So he was forced in from that time, all right? Yes. Dennis Taylor, Dylan Barnes, O'Neal Fisher, Richard King, Javian Brown, Tyreek Magee, Peter Lee Vassell, Lamar Walker, Ricardo Morris, someone that always got called up for reasons I don't know, Javan East, at the time Blair Togot, Junior Fleming. So that was the squad that we went in the first game with. Completely outclassed. And at the same time, the other guys them were actually in Jamaica waiting now. So this is the massacre of the Panamanians, what they did to Jamaica. So what we did now, we started all of our big guns because we thought that we were playing FIFA Street. And we thought that just throwing on the players on the field, we would have gotten a result, you know? Yes, without nothing else. Obviously, they were saying all sort of thing that maybe the extra jet lag and stuff, most of the players them can't get to play, so they are going to do this. So some people said that they set up the guys or whatever the situation is. So starting lineup, Andre Blake, Kemar Lawrence, Ethan Pinnock, Liam Moore, Wes Arden, Kemar Roof, Daniel Johnson, Ravel Morrison, Corey Burke, Bobby Reed, and Mikel Antonio. So you have Mikel Antonio, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Kemar Roof, Bobby Reed, Ethan Pinnock, Liam Moore, Wes Arden came into that core. All right. Yes, for that game. I'm going to come to the comment section, guys. Remember, you can call in here, guys. You can call in because we're in on the dissecting of the Jamaican culture, footballing culture. And if you're telling people a bunch of lies, how good we are. You understand me? Yes. In this game, it was 61% to 39 in favor of Panama. Panama has 9 shots to 6 on target, in which they scored 3 out of that. And we had 3 on target. We never scored any. All right. And that's practically it. We lost the second game running. We are on no point. All right. And then we move on to the third game now, which was the Costa Rican game. But let me go through the comment section here. Yes. Just passing through. Warren Webster, big up yourself on a vacation. Hope all is well with you and the fam. All right. Ted Dexter. All right. Guys, remember, we still have the PayPal on this channel. Let's go in the description and click the streamable link. It's already set up. So even with nothing on the YouTube, we still have our things set up. So we still can get the support. All right. Yeah, man. So make sure you just drop it there. It will come up on the screen just the same. We are going to work on extra features that we had, and we had some more features to work on. So we're going to take the time out now, like we have the time. JD, checking to hit the like button on both channels. Doing some yard work before it get too hot in Atlanta. Wow. All right. Yeah, man. Ted Dexter. Big up, man. All right. Diddy M. Big up yourself, man. Big up. Thanks for the continued support. Raheem at Chelsea doesn't have a good ring to hit, but the baller has to do what feels right. He left Manchester Blue to London Blue. He could have gone back to Liverpool. I thought they would have took him back. You got to fit in well for money. This game was when PL said they couldn't go to certain countries. Yes, man. We ain't missing anything in it, man. Remember, we have all things in the locker, man. Don't worry yourself, man. Norman Campbell, what happened to him after that? He has never got called back. All right, man start Norman Campbell and Corey Berger wide and bench Togat after Togat played well. Yes, man. So that's why we are working with. Then we have the great Issa Allen. Find the channel as well. Issa, make sure to subscribe. Then we have a boss, Data Boss. Check in Data Boss. Make sure to subscribe to the Imaxit channel and this one as well, Data Boss, because we might have to go and work with this one that we have here. All right. And the next one, but as you know, we are still fighting the good fight. Yes. So, anyways, let me move on to the Costa Rica game. The Costa Rica game, this was when the made man of Tyreek, the god, Magee, made a one turn. And then from that, he was literally in the top tier of all footballers. And this is where we realize that our footballing culture need new eyes. Because all we do, I live friend things. I am telling you the truth. I'm glad that a lot of people not seen, so them can't cuss me out. Yes, but this is where we saw Tyreek Magee got being crowned as one of the greatest things to ever grace Jamaica's footballing fraternity. Yes, so we got a 1-1 draw out of that, where in which the assist went to Kemar Lawrence. The goal went to Shamar Nicholson's neck, I thought. Yes. But the pre-assist, that was the first time I heard about pre-assist because people wanted to give a man so much credit. They went on to talk about pre-assist. All right. Yes. But anyways, we got the 1 point on the board, and we start talking about, yes, man, if we're getting the right players, them things might change, and some of the Englishmen them are good. All of those things start to be said at that point. All right, yes. Because obviously, when we lost that game, that was the game that people used to start judging the guys. You get me? Costa Rica game was Taxi's best game. Man set up about 5 chances. Yes, man. Agreed. And then we move on back to the mighty Americans, because now we're trying to build up and said we're gonna go forward and stuff. We still had the struggles to go into the high concentration areas of the virus. And at that time, Jamaica was not dubbed as one of the highest virus places. So now we took on United States. United States had a full house, where in which they had Matt Turner in goal, coming off one of the best tournaments of the Gold Cup and stuff, and clear stating that he's one of the best in the region. Yes, and then the back four: Dest Zimmerman, Miles Robinson, and Anthony Robinson. All of these guys are coming up very good performances before. McKenny, Tyler Adams, Eunice Musa, and then up front there, Brendan Harrison, Ricardo Pepe, and Paul Ariola started this one. And then you look at the Jamaica squad now. You have Andre Blake, Kemar Lawrence, Adrian Mariapa, Damian Lowe, Alvas Powell, yet again, Speedy Williams, Javan, 100-year-old Watson, Jamal Lowe, Tyreek Magee, Bobby Reed, and Shamar Nicholson. Our bench had Jedine White, Dylan Barnes, O'Neal Fisher, Javian Brown, Jamai Topi. Topi made that roster as well. Kemar Roof, Andre Gray, Junior Flemings, Javan East, because at that time you could not have a squad without him. And then this game was a total domination. Let me go at the first half. The first half was 65-35, 3 shots to 2. 3 shots to 3, 1 on target for Jamaica. All right, yes. And then the second half now, 14 shots to 2, 7 on target, and which it ended in a 2-0. It could have ended way more than that. 2 goals came from Ricardo Pepe in this one, hence why he was the man of the match there, because he pretty much run our backline ragged at times. As you can see, Damian Lowe still got a high rating here, but he ran past Damian Lowe here, so I would give him a lower rating there. And then we had to move on to the mighty Canadian. At this time, Canada came up against Jamaica, because Jamaica played 4 games so far, and they're on 1 point out of a possible 12. We're on 1 point. All right. Yes, so let me pause there and go back to the chat. So we have our brother Dan Frasser. Dan Frasser, make sure to subscribe to both channels. All right, my bossy. Yeah, massive respect. Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. This could play for Suriname, Netherlands, and USA. Yes, he could. All right. Yes. So we are gonna move up to this one now. In this game, Canada already started out very good, and based on how very the results were very bad for Jamaica. I thought that Canada rested how much players? At the time they said 11. We're going to check to make sure it's 11 players they have rested for this game. So they believe that they could have come here and just dominated Jamaica. And this is one of the games that I always start back to tell people that Bobby Reid did exactly what the team needed him to do. You understand me? Yes. So Bobby Reid played a supporting role with O'Neal Fisher to try and lock down Alphonso Davis in this game. Go back and remember it. Alphonso Davis trapped inside, outside, chop up every player and couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Jamaica had a chance here, and Leon Miller got an empty chance with Blake in that game by himself. Henry had an empty chance again. If he could have just kept it down, but obviously he's a centre back, so we never expected him to do that. You understand me? But the two clearest chance went to Junior Flemings. Junior Flemings and Liam Miller. Liam Miller one was much more of a clear chance because he was under control and he never did anything good. But two clear chances went to Canada and one went to Jamaica. So even on that, we can't even say Jamaica should have won the game because the two clear chances went to Canada. Canada 63% to 37, 10 shots to 9. So yet again, we lost possession. And then now that means we are on 2 points out of a possible 15. And then we are going to go to our sixth game now. Our sixth game, Honduras. In Honduras. That was a good one yet again. Yeah, man, no problem, no problem. So as soon as we start right solo on that channel, hopefully everybody over there as well. See, we have 30 likes, massive respect. So at least we're getting the people and the watch time running up just the same, you know? Yes, massive respect. Let me see. Right here. I'm going to try and get the streaming element doc. Activity, doc activities. All right, we have to set up that stream element different. All right, so Issa, ooh, judge, bless, no man curse. Yeah, man, yeah, man. All right. So yeah. So let me look for the players them that Canada rested in that game just to make sure. So we are going to make sure everything has not been all stones have been unturned. All right. So on the bench, you have Kamal Miller on the bench, Junior Islet on the bench. Liam Fraser would not be one. Ustakio on the bench. All right. So that's one there. I'm trying to get everybody. So Ustakio, Waterspoon. No, I wouldn't say that. Ustakio, Junior Islet, Kamal Miller would be starters in this roster. In this roster at the time. You get me? Yes. So at least 3 guys we're sure of they were starters. So they never filled a full tough squad to face Jamaica. And even in the speech after, he said that players are tired and some were on yellow cards at that time. All right. So Alistair Johnson, Daniel Henry, Cornelius would not be starter. Adakobi, yes, he would have been started. Somewhat of a starter there. You had my boy coming in. Right back, left back, I forgot his name. He's not on the field. Mark Anthony Key, Samuel Petit, Osario, Liam Miller, David, and Alfonso. There, you have a good amount of players not on the field. So that shows you that it was not their strongest team. Even though it was not Jamaica's strongest team as well. And then we move on to Honduras. Canada resting 11 players, but yet some Jamaicans said that was their full strength. No. We knew that. We kept all of those things running. You know, guys, what we're doing, we're trying to go through all the history to really see what's going on. Then we have Honduras. as you can see, the team that we traveled to Honduras with, we had Kemar Roof, O'Neal Fisher, and got on the goal sheet there. And I thought that the assist came from the great Andre Gray. I think the assist should come from Andre Gray to finish off 2-0 there. And as you can see, Topi was in this squad as well. So Topi made a lot of squads in a man, a lot of money them getting a man for make the national team. And Jedi White again on the roster, Javan East on the roster, Tyreek McGee on the roster there. All right, so let me go through the statistics. The statistics still went into favor of Honduras, 63% to 37, 19 shots to 13 for Jamaica, 5 on target to 6 for Jamaica on target, 5 blocks to 2 for Jamaica, 6 corners to 3. And I can tell you guys, in this game, 0 big chances. I don't know how they call it 0 big chances. One of the ball them dropped straight out of Blake's hand on Ellis' foot, and he never put it in the back of the net. The amount of chance they got, I don't know how they never counted that as big chance. Go back and watch that game, guys. You will be surprised. So that's the next game that we got off, which again, we got the game, but we never looked at the better team at all in this game. At all. At least they would have killed we in that game. Just to show you. All right, see Ellis, Lopez, and Angel Tayeda. Tayeda has a 7, and Ellis has a 6.8, and they lost the game 2-0. Just to show you guys, it was a good game, man. Good game to watch. You can go back and watch that one. So Jamaica had gotten 5 points at that point, 5 points, and then we went on to draw with El Salvador. You guys know that one when Mikel Antonio came on and score one of the greatest goals ever scored for Jamaica, period. You understand me? 59% we lost possession yet again. 18 shots to 8, 4 on target to 2. 11 shots off target, 3 blocks, 2 blocks. All right, yes. And the lineup as well looked like this. Leon Bailey, Kemar Roof, Bobby Reed, Shamar Nicholson, Watson, Grant, 2 defensive central, O'Neal Fisher, Damian Lowe, Mariappa, Kemar Lawrence, and then we have the great Blake there. And on the bench, you had Greg Lee making one of his appearances, Liam Moore. Never had a good substitution coming on. Javian Brown, Dwayne Miller, Jedi White, Alvas Powell, Speedy Williams, Lemar Walker, Ravel Morrison, Corey Burke, Junior Flemings, Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio came in and scored that one. So Jamaica start to pick up points. So 1, 3, 4, 5. 5 points we have so far. Yes, 5. No, we had 5 points. And then we go into the United States game, you know? We went into the United States game. This was the one that most people said we should have won this game. So we're going to detail this game yet again, and we're going to show you yet again. All right, so this game we started with Andre Blake, Javian Brown, Damian Lowe, Liam Moore, Kemar Lawrence, Lamar Walker, Speedy Williams, Javan Watson, Bobby Reed, Mikel Antonio, and Leon Bailey up front. Then for United States, they have Zach Stefan, Zimmerman, Chris Richards, Antonio Robinson, DeAndre Yedlin, Yunus Musa, Tyler Adams, Gianluca Buzio, Brandon Aronson, Ricardo Pepe, and Timothy Way there. All right. In this game, we scored via one of the greatest goals yet again, scored from Mikel Antonio. There to make it 1-1 because they scored first. Yes, they scored first. And overall, we had 6 shots, 2 on target. They had 9, 2 on target. They had 62% on the night. 5 block shots there as well. 428 passes to 269. This is the game that people said low, which I think could have been a goal that stood, and I do agree with that. But if we are going to put those things in context, we have to remember that in the same game, Javian Brown should have been red carded. If VAR was in the same game, Javian Brown should have 1000% been red carded, even though the commentator said that. You get me? But because no VAR was in that game. So if we have to give and take. And remember at that time when Javin Brown committed that foul, um it was very earlier. You get me, before we get the last ditch chance. So who tell we would have gotten the last ditch chance if went down a man? We wouldn't have a chance in this game. We'd have went and they got bamboozled. So you see what I funny? We can't even tell the truth in these games because I've been doing all of these videos and telling people, and all of these things you can go back and see it in the games. All right. So when we were calling for VAR, that's why I said when VAR comes, a lot of our players will get shown up via red cards because we are getting away with a lot of red cards as well. All right, big up, bossy. The Dominican Republic will be the number one in the Caribbean. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell people of Glenfrasa. I'm trying to educate them what's going on. Yeah, and I think they have already surpassed us. I think they might have the second or third best league. I think they have the second best league in the region. Yes. So they have already started improving drastically, Yep. Um, yes. So people already saying that they're number one in the Caribbean. Yes, they might be already number one in the Caribbean as well. Dominican Republic has structure, plus they are using Americans. Yes, 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 yes. Agreed. USA draw, give us 7 points. Yes. One, two, three, six, 7. Yes, 7 points. 7 points. Thanks very much. Thanks. 7 points there. All right. And then we went to the USA friendly because the Peru friendly, because this was the time when Paula took over because they ran away the great Tapa. Because Tapa was not pulling his weight at that time. Yes. Lamar, yes, I forgot that part. The meme man, Lamar Walker, after trying to convert a wonderful strike from Mikel Antonio, couldn't have done it better. You know, made his name as one of the greatest memes around the world. Yes. So, anyways, after 7 points, a whole host of game. We had the next tough stretch going into, and we needed to get some points out of it to keep ourselves alive. To be honest, and we had right, and the chopping block coming up. It was Mexico yet again, and remember we have Parlal coming buzzing. Parlal coming buzzing, and we are saying, yes, man, things can happen. We're gonna mash up teams. Ray, this, that. We're saying a lot of things, and I bought into it because you had Cataract and those guys conning me. You understand me? Yes. They organized something is alien to Jamaica. The organization, yeah. Then they are using capable players eligible to play for Damrep. Jamaica did not do the same. We failed. Yes, and then we have realist youth. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I'm so over Jamaican football. I can't take the disappointment no more. You should have listened. You should have listened to me a long time when me to tell you. And then we could have rebuilt it a long time. So, anyways, we went into this game. The mighty Mexicans coming to town. And this was our starting lineup for the first game for the great Parlal taking over. So as you can see, Parlal took over as manager here. That was his first game. Taxi Lawrence started. Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lowe, Javane Brown, Speedy Williams, Junior Flemings, Daniel Johnston, Ravel Morrison, Lamar Walker, and Antonio. And then you have the great Andre Blake at the in the goal. Achoa, that I might not see anymore in Mexican colors. Yes, I saw some news. I don't know what is wrong with him. Then you have George Sanchez over right back, Nesta Harayo and Hector Moreno with Jesus Gallardo finish off the back line. Then you have Carlos Rodriguez, Hector Areda, Andres Guardado. Excellent tactician of the ball. Obviously, he's getting old. He's like 1,000,000 years old. Yes, and then you have Uriel Antuna. Then you have Funes Morai, and then you have Alexis Vega. You know that, and then you have the mans them that give us so much problem. You have Diego Lainez, the dribbling king, Luis Romo, coming off a good Olympic at the time. Jesus Corona, never had a good spell. Pineda never came on. Artega. Rodriguez, and you never had Henry on this one. So Henry never scored. So Henry never scored. All right. And anyways, we go back to the statistics. So this was the one. And Jamaica went down a red card. So I'm going to try and make sure we get it first. The details of the game. So Damian Lowe, 40 plus 2 minutes. Damian Lowe got a red card. So Jamaica came out in the second half looking really tough. But tell you what, we can give it two halves, you know. So the first half was not different. Even when Daniel Lowe was on the field, it was 35% to 65%. So I'm glad that they did it that way. 4 shots to 1 from Jamaica, none on target for Jamaica, 2 on target for um, um, Mexico, and 2 shots off target at the time. And the passing was 275 to 150. So they were dominating the first half just the same. So no one can use this excuse of it was the red card. That's why we love the fact that we did it that way. All right. And then right here you have Daniel Johnson slapped in one very much well there. So Daniel Johnson made it 1-0. And then the Mexicans start making changes from early. You have Diego Lainez. Henry Martin came on. Yes, I know that he came on because he was the one that always um, um, causes all sorts of pain. You know, all sorts of pain. All right, let me get my call in. What? Yeah, so after that they brought Antuna and Jesus Corona as well. All right, and the goal came in the 81st minute from Henry Martin, which I know he scored, and then Alexis Vega scored the second one in 83rd minute. Both of those goals, as you know, Alvas Powell was up for grabs in it, and in the end they had 75% of the ball, 19 shots, 6 on target. We had 3 shots and 1 on target. So the fact that people said we would have won the game, I'm very sorry. Um, we could have won the game, but even if we won the game, it was not just for you to win the game there. You get me? Because we were not the better team. We were just going to steal one because we are 10 men down. You understand me? Yes. So it's a next domination from Mexico yet again. Then we go up against Panama because we're still on 7 points. Then we go up against Panama, and we started a strong squad, but as you know, the Panamanians, they seems to have our ticket, you know. And by that point, no one had confidence in Jamaica. These are the games that no one really had confidence. I think people just come to support the channels and just saying, "Ah, JD, we don't care, you know. We don't think we are winning nothing." So this is the point when the Kool-Aid start run out. This is the point when the Kool-Aid start run out. You understand me? This is the point when the Kool-Aid starts to run out. The starting lineup that we had Javian Brown around there, and let me put this in it. The Mexico game, Javian Brown came up and said he was tired, not injured. So that tells you about Javian Brown's mental state from that point. You understand me? And then he brought on Alvas Powell, and then Alvas Powell side both goals came off. You understand me? Yes. So Javian Brown, Adrian Mariappa, Ethan Pinnock, Kemar Lawrence, Andre Blake, Speedy Williams, Bobby Reed, Ravel Marcy, Daniel Johnson, Corey Burke, Michael Antonio up front. And we're gonna go with what took place here. Penalty awarded. Ravel Morrison won that penalty. Yes. So I think Quintero, yes, Quintero, yes. Quintero took him down. I don't think it was Quintero or Hannibal. I think it was Hannibal, you know. Okay, but if they said Quintero, it's Quintero. All right, so Quintero took him down. Okay, awarded and Taxi Lawrence. No. Penalty awarded VAR, cancelled it. All right. Oh, it went. Okay, they got a penalty. Oh yes, a penalty awarded in 15 minutes. Yes, yeah, okay, okay. So it was two penalties, two penalties. We won one first in the 3rd minute. Mikel Antonio started home to make it 1-0. Then penalty awarded Quintero. Then Eric Davis missed that penalty, or it was saved. Yes. So we are still leading 1-0. We are still leading 1-0 there. And then an own goal from Javian Brown, which I thought he couldn't do anything about it because they were peppering our goal, and I thought that Blake punched it off and it hit off him, so he couldn't do anything. I don't know. Oh, I'm remembering everything here, but yes, Blake punched it off back on him, so he couldn't do much about it. Yes, so it was 1-1 at that point, and we looked a little bit lively, but I thought that Panama looked better than us, and we looked like we were running out of steam. Eric Davis made it 2-1. Then we made a host of changes. Kevin Stewart, Lamar Walker, Andre Gray, yes, came on in that one. All right, Kevin Stewart. Okay, Dr. Glass came on in that one. Okay. Okay, and then 3-1 Ariano made it, and then Andre Gray made it 3-2 in the latter stages to make it 3-2 overall. And then on the statistic sheet, 64% ball possession to 36, 16 shots to 7, 5 on target to 4. So they outplayed us on the night, yes, and we still remained on 7 points. And then we go out there and played Costa Rica, and this was our last straw. This was our last straw. We had to get something against Costa Rica because we wanted to hold back Costa Rica. All right. It looked like I'm becoming a storyteller. All right. Jamaica need to send more players to develop in the US at a young age. Yes, they need to set a program, and we heard countless people trying to set those programs, and people not getting back to them. As we join, subscribe and share. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, Panama did won that match. So, anyways, no. This was the one at the National Stadium, where in which most people trying to say that we must win, and we ended up losing this one. This was the game that King got his real breakout. In this game at the start, King made 2 errors that could have turned out worse for him, and he did recovered because at the time you had Ethan Pinnock and Mariapa there that are very much knowledgeable personnels, and they did talk to him and keep him at bay. So just as though I told his handlers, that was what took place in the game. But they avoided that because they wanted to say that he was the standalone best player on the rating. And we're going to learn a lot of things on the rating so far. You get me? Yes. Jeremy and Miller, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Subscribe to both of the channels. Am I right, bossy? Yes, man. And you guys can still call in just the same. So, anyways, this was a game that they sit back and just decide that today we are going to be the country of all men. We're going to use Joel Campbell and Celsa Borges and all of those guys inside midfield to hold it off. And the bench was not so young either, you know. The bench was not so young either, to be honest. The bench was not so young. So let me. Yes, we have Jerison Bennett. God. Contreras, 22 and a half at that time. Bennett, 16 at that time. So I can't even say the bench was not that young. Yeah, the bench was not that young because you have Brian Rees and those guys that are 100 years old. So it was not that young. But they were trying to bred in the new players, them, as what I've said before. All right, so we're getting our first call on all of these programs. So let me take the call. Good day, good day. The great Jeremy Miller. Welcome to the Imaxit Plus We Maxit channel. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Everything good with the other channel?
No, not at the moment. We don't have it, and we don't have the email, but we try to reach out to both Google and YouTube and Twitter. So we are going to wait until Monday because obviously they know that they're not going to respond to us on the weekend. We did respond to them on Friday, but we never got any response at the time. And enough of our fans reported it to them. So we're going to see. But I don't have such high hope because I don't have the email, and the email is not existing anymore. I don't know how because I just had it doing business and everything, you know. But maybe someone acting into it a while now because I never had a double security, and maybe did it from a long time, but I never paid it much attention. So now I'm gonna make sure we sort out all of those things if we don't get it back. But I'm not having the highest hope, you know. So that's why I built these two
Okay.
channels and I start running it instant and people running back instant.
Okay, cool. I want to make a couple points. And I wish your panel was there today. But I live here in the States, right? And I just moved from Washington D.C. and I moved on to Florida, right? Washington D.C. have a high concentration of Latinos, people from all over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have some Panamanian friends and some friends from the DR, right? I've traveled to the DR and I've traveled to Panama. And there's, Panama has a Jamaican population, from the Canada, and all, what I mean, and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting to a point now. So I heard some people mention the Dominican Republic and they're not a football country and a whole bunch of stuff, right? And I
Yes,
was talking to some
madness.
folks
Absolute
yesterday.
madness.
Hold up. So talking to my friend from Panama, he's 5 years older than me. I'm 47. He's 50 something. And he tell me when he was growing up back in Panama, it was only baseball. Do you know what they do? They close a lot of the baseball fields and turn them into soccer fields.
Yes, yes.
And the government go in the ghetto. In the ghetto, I'm talking about, they go in and they close some of the baseball field and turn them in a football field, right? Them spend money upon them and them fit, them spend money and then the stuff. In the Dominican Republic, we went there because I don't speak, Spanish. So I went there on a trip. It was a 15-day trip. And when you're driving around in the neighborhoods, in the ghetto and so forth, there's a lot of baseball field. I'm not talking stadiums. A lot of baseball field. The guy was like, these were baseball fields, but they closed them and turned them into soccer field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the government put money and infrastructure into it. I'm talking in Panama and the Dominican, Republic. The government been spending money in these countries the last 20 years or so, right? I develop infrastructure. Them go into the ghetto. I'm sure them come into the ghetto, and them get like a youth from start playing baseball and start playing soccer. In the United States, baseball is declining. Soccer is taking over, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, the owner of the Red Sox and the owner of all these, they're buying up football all over the world. The ones who own Chelsea and the ones who have shares in the Liverpool, right? These are baseball people. So the fact that I'm trying to tell people that these countries are developing soccer from the roots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dominican Republic knock us out of 3 tournament. They knock us out of the girls tournament 2 years ago. They knock us out of the guys tournament 4 years ago. The Olympics, and they knock us out again, right? So when people saying that it's not a football country and blah, these countries are developing and they're spending their resource. I went there and I see first-handed, right? Now let me ask you a question. Where you come from, Trenchtown region.
Mm-hmm.
If you can show me one football field, right? Not Onyx Garden and not Boys Town field.
Mm-hmm.
I look a plain surface, right? Where the government going to go build up. And I said, this is to play soccer, for the youth them. Now I'm not talking. I feel. I'm not talking.
Because I'm just gonna talk about Mexico Dust Bowl field. So that was the only other field, Mexico Dust Bowl field, where we actually play primary league and those stuff. No, we never get help. We never get no help, man. Remember, it's a Trenchtown primary,
and we're still not getting it.
Yeah, actually, man.
So these countries are doing that, right? So these countries are doing that, right? They're closing baseball field, big man.
Miller, why you think people respect me in this space so much? Because from the first day I came here, it's not me to know much about Jamaica, I know everything what everybody else know, It is because I never tried to stop. I never tried to stop on Jamaica alone. I tried to go for these things. So when you calling me and telling me, I know it's true because I've been showing people the facts straight throughout this video to take it. That's why I said, people, are we truly as good as what we truly thinks? Because that's what this video is all about, We might not as good as what we truly think. So sometime when we finish our fourth,
we're not.
Sometime we finish our fourth, we're supposed to just understand, say, we might truly not good as what we think, So this delusional pillar we have, so we're 4th and 5th best in the region. That is not true because we have Puerto Rico rapidly rising and they are using all sorts of
Thank
Americans.
you. Thank you.
They have
Thank you.
damn rep rapid rising. The Asians still here. Costa Rica still
Yes.
here.
Thank you.
Panama still here. And then you don't take out the big three, which is Canada, Mexico, and United States. That's
Yes.
actually 8
This
teams.
this country are built from the grassroots, right? Them go in at the ghetto, right? When the man show me say, look, at the street we used to play, friends, eh? The man said them take kids off of the street are playing soccer and make field for them, right? So Panama and the DR go in and identify this stuff. And I'm telling you, baseball is declining, right? Them also see it. So it's gonna be another revenue for these guys. And I also heard somebody say some stupid thing yesterday too, right?
Mm-hmm.
For that sure. And say, look at that one like a republic, right? We have more people. You know, so I have to say, I don't need people to understand this. Damrep is
But
different
German,
from
stop getting so.
from
German, you see, if you do this, watch the Imaxit program, understand what I stand for, you would have realized
no,
what
I
is the
got
problem.
you. I got you.
But German, let me explain to you, know. You can't get upset when you hear people talk like that. I talk about little Damrep and them stuff there. Because of that are the pill where them being sold. And that are the pill where me
Some of
that
them
try to
people
take
they
out
just
from
under
them. And that are the pill where me that try to take out from them for 1 year, you know. And them never want to buy it because me never seems like me Jamaican enough because me never too Jamaican speaky and to me speak different languages and stuff.
no, but you
It
say
never come
you
off across.
overseas and you say something different. You overseas and you say something different. Okay, did you know that Honduras also, right, qualified for the last couple of Olympics and the last World Cup? Their under 20 and under 17 program has been going good. Now,
Look, they stop United States not to make it how much centuries now. United States go over 11 youngs. They're celebrating that they finally beat Honduras in 12 years. Or in over a decade. So I want people to know the truth, what's going on. So people understand.
You have some people who just jump on the bandwagon and don't know what's going on, read headlines. They don't know what the heck is going on, right?
Facts.
They don't know what's going on. So this is the fact. Well, when we look on people seeing at work, right, and they look on it and they say, man, well, you know, Jamaica lose, man. You know, the Latino guys, and you know, they will tell you we fear Jamaica. You know, they will say, man, these teams have to plan for Jamaica, man. You know, but a team on paper and a team in what you call it, reality is two different things, right? And people need to wake up. We have a lot of things to do. And when you watch the game and you see how Jamaica play and how this play, right? I'm gonna leave with this final thought. And this is what I say. I remember when Carl Brown was coach, and he took the team in win the Caribbean Cup and win a couple of things. But I think at a level, he realized that to carry Jamaica go far. This was after Rennie Simons left, after him come and left. Because I remember in between that spell, Carl Brown kind of come back over. And this is what I heard, that he said, you know what? This level is way bigger than me. I can't go. And then step down. I don't know if that's true or not, right? But with the coach, with the coach, Marcel Gale, I don't blame him. He reached his level. He just can't. This thing is above him, right?
Good point.
This thing is above him. We can't blame him. He reached his level. Do you understand? I mean, you know, it's just like you have the maths, you know, and you reach your level of maths. You know what I mean? That's it. He reached his level. He got out coach. He just don't know no better. So we now have to look at and say, you know what? We need some better coaching, right? So that's just we can't blame. The island is behind. We are way behind. We got the skill, we got it, but we just don't. I mean, we have the tools, but we don't know how to use it.
And this got the skill,
you know.
This got the skill. I don't even believe in it. A long time I'm trying to tell you, Jamaican players are no more talented than the other players in the other countries. You know why?
No, they're not. No, they're not.
What we are trying to equate to talent, what was our genetics? We're big, fast, and strong. That's what Mr. Speed said.
Football evolved. Football
70% of football don't have nothing to do with big, fast, and strong. 70%. And if you know that,
look at the Spanish guys, they're not big, fast, and strong.
No, but tell you what,
look at Spain, they're not big, fast, and strong.
But if they are if they are gonna have more stamina than you, and they're gonna press you, and three little tiny midgets which you're gonna say they are tiny midgets are no problem. Well, they're gonna run you down, take the ball from you, and they can't catch him back because they are fitter than you, they are more educated than you. So
Yes.
why I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, the way we approach things is that's why I listen to all of them, Jeremy, when I'm here talking, and before all of them come on them iPad, I listen to all of them, and I'm saying, okay, cool. You don't know, the one thing you're not realizing, time is a powerful thing, because time I got expose all of the madness that we're talking about.
Yeah. I
So,
don't know if this happened to you, but I was saying this about the game, and I was telling the guys, I was like, look, guys, and this was my opinion. And I said this to 3 persons before.
uh-huh,
I've said it to a bunch of folks before, and them said, have no hope. I said, listen, hope is one thing, but look at reality, right? It's the truth. We're not playing good, right? We in front of goal, we're gone. And I said, if you watch how Haiti play against Mexico, well, it's Mexico B team. I said, well, at least they're getting shots off, right? Well, you're not getting no shots off. Well, we barely win against Haiti with 9 men, right? And I said, listen, guys, after we scored a goal, Haiti took over, right? And the team went in under pressure. They came back out playing the same way under pressure. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I said, listen, we can blame the coach till tomorrow night. He reached his level. He just can't do no more. And this is my opinion. Players react to the coach,
uh-huh,
right?
yeah,
Players react to the coach.
yeah,
And I don't see the coach I mean, they were reacting to the coach's instructions, and there was no improvement. And I said, guys, he reached his level. That's as far as he can go. He don't know no more. Those guys were running circular on them. We don't have no damn midfield. The players, I heard these guys were raving about Pearson and this and that and that. I don't see nothing from them. I don't see nothing from them, and I don't blame them. I really do not blame them. Then we complain about selection policy, this, that. We just don't know. But I was talking to a person yesterday, and the person was saying that to build fields and stuff like that, everything is political. I said, no, it's not no
uh,
major field. Just build up some little field in the ghetto area where you them can play. Off of the street, and something proper for go and practice. They
yes,
said
yes,
no, everything is gonna be political,
okay,
and
that's weird.
we in a bad shape, big man.
Yeah, I
We in a
totally
bad
realize
shape, man.
that. Yeah, man, but your
All right,
points,
man. Just
are
go on
solid.
and
Your
do your
points are
talk, man.
solid.
See me go. Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah,
Just go on
man.
and do your thing and me go and listen.
Respect, yeah.
All right.
So that was a great Jeremy and Miller. Very good points, and it goes to show that people listening nowadays, and you can't fool them. You could have fooled them one time, but once you try to fool them again, they're gonna come on the Imaxit side, because we were saying all of these things for a long time. Because football reduce crime and give the poor kids an opportunity to make it in life. Yes, so that would have been a good option. You're not going to find those things, Jeremy and Miller. We don't have the foresight for that. Yes, yes. But no, we are realizing, Jason, back then, because remember, when I was up over jungle, I stayed here till I'm sensible, and then I come to Walter, And what I figured out, it was seriously a mental challenge. I think I've never seen somewhere on earth that is a mental challenge. Over Trenchtown is just a big box. A mental challenge, man. And they're not doing anything for the kids to come out and feel good in themselves. Anything at all for the kids to come out and feel good in themselves. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. I can tell that, and I do agree with what Jermaine says, and 1000%. Bless up, Owen, thanks for being here. Guys, as you come in, please do smash the like button, get us to 50 on both of the streams, and that would be successful. We might try stretch it to our next hour. So give your comments. If you want, you can call in, and we will do our show just the same until it reach the point back again. And if we can get the next channel back, it's just a plus. But if we can't, we're just gonna move on from where we were. I don't know who said that to him, but people would say delusional things like that, man. It has been a long time, J. Ross. You don't know that already, man. First Olympics for 12 years for USA. JD, Pete and Tactical, big celebration last night. Yes, that's what I'm telling people. So, even unite when we talking like we expect it to be in the semifinals. You have big teams that never reached it. Mexico never even reached the World Cup this time. The JFF realistically had to have seen this coming. The region is rapidly getting better overall. No, Pagan, they never saw it coming here. Because remember, yeah, Mr. Speed sometime saying, oh, other teams are not really nothing and this and that. I can tell you that Suriname and Curacao rapidly rising just the same. It's just because a Dominican Republic took our lunch. You understand me? Because they took our lunch down, so that's why we're focusing on them so much. But I'm telling you, these teams are coming just the same. And this is the reality, banner. Little Damrep have like 10 million people. Boy, that's what I'm telling you. The hype, the level of hype that we have, it's incredible. It's incredible. Guys, make sure to subscribe. We have Mario Pinto, subscribe. The latest tipper, guys, the tipper function is still working. I don't like to use that tipper name, but you can test it out. Just click it. Do it there. We don't have a super chat feature on none of these channels because they are not monetized. Remember, we're still trying to fix out the problem, but at the end of the day, those functions are still running. So the subscription will come up on the screen. The tip will come up on the screen. The members and the super chats will not work, at least for now. It's so sad, bro. Yeah. Jamaica is a dancehall and gun culture. Have to get the children back on the play field, cricket and football. 100%. Here I said the other day, when I said it, I know people got offended. When I said, for instance, it tells you what garnered the attention in Jamaica. If you just record something on your TV of track and field, you get 1 billion views. If you record a man dead out a door, you get 3 billion views. So the death and the reporting on death is more of a in thing. Go out and record a football match and see how much. Go out and record a football match, The same implications could be applied, because you can get copyright for both of them. You understand me? And see how much you're gonna get. You're gonna get 2,000 on the track and field, 5,000 or 10,000 on the murder, and you're going to get 500 on the football. You understand me? So I think, and if you put dancehall in it, if you put a dancehall song, it might drop right between the track and field and the murder. You understand me? So the murder, dancehall, then track and field. And then everything else trickle down. So dancehall and murder are the two things that we glorify in the country. You get me? So, and it tells by what we're viewing. Because you can't tell me that it's not people outside the country viewing it. It's we see man viewing it. We see man viewing it. Believe me. All right. So facts. All right. Exactly. All right. Massive respect there. All right. Real talk. All right. The same people picking the team have poor in-game tactics. It shouldn't be a surprise that they are not good at talent evaluation as well. Thank you very much. And it's going to come back to the same point when I was actually telling people that who will be picking these teams? Who will be picking these teams? And that is very much important. What kind of qualification you have to evaluate talent? When you have Mr. Speed talking on Ryan's channel and those channels, and I was asking that question from a long time. When you're telling people that the next person needs to be 25% better than the next local, because when the local get the opportunity, the local will be just as good as them. Come on, man. We know football works. If you never learn nothing from the basic, it's very hard that you're going to learn and catch on to nothing after that. If you don't learn much thing before you're 18, it's very hard that you're going to excel. Jamie Vardy and those guys, they knew the routine of football before. It's going to be very hard for you coming out of our culture to excel at no level. Every time, every one of us that reach places, that simply means we would have reached further if we had started early. That's all. Do we need to rebuild from grown because the foundation crack? Yes, from grown. From grown, man. Yeah, from grown, 100%. People put some respect on USA and their league. Absolutely destroyed Honduras in U20 last night. I wouldn't say it was destroyed, but they, I think their 11 Youngs went over the top a little bit because they were glad that they made it. You know, yes. So that's why JA is JA is not eating on any level of the football, the admin, the coaching, the development, the approach, and the nepotism of all of it. Yes, yes, yes. I do believe so. I agree. Checking. Dre Anywhere Sports. Thanks for the continuous support. Yes. And I will remember you, Mr. Dre Anywhere Sport. Yes, you have supported me here. Yes. And the day for the support stops here. So you are the only one that supported this. Yes. So massive respect, sir, the journey with us. So anybody come tomorrow, them can't come back when them hear big dance and talk about them a jumping because them only come and want to come a part of big things and only. They don't want to build nothing. You understand me? Yes. And you know me, I'm very disrespectful because nothing will change, regardless of the channel. No, we have no choice but to get sponsorship for a good overseas coach and pick the best overseas players. No more room for experimenting or trying to sell overrated players. Remember, when Mr. Speed come out and said, "Oh, we fail how much time with overseas coaches," you hear the ex-football them come out, "Oh, we never learned nothing from Mr. Schaefer's and Ray. You maybe never learn nothing because you're not educated enough for you learn nothing. You understand me? Other people might learn something. But because them come out with them propaganda to give other local coach a chance, and then people start come out and said, "Oh, remember that sometimes the lice snake you can have a lice snake, you can't do nothing with it." So they are trying to convince you. Jamaica is the only country on planet Earth who convince you when you qualify for something, go to school and qualify for it. The next man, adjust, you never get the opportunity to go to school. That's why him not get the certificate. So your studies no mean nothing, and all of a sudden him should get the equal opportunity as you. Jamaica is the only place on earth still like that, and that is what need to stop in Jamaica. That is exactly what need to stop in Jamaica. You get me? So all of them people that come out now, why them don't come out and bash Fuzzy? The whole of them start hide now because the whole of them don't want this opportunity for Jamaican coaches. Because truly they just believe that they're better than everybody at everything. And today expose that we are not as good as we claim. We are not no fourth best in no region in nothing of the football. So we need to start have some realistic output. If we come fourth in any one of the competitions, we should take credit into that fourth place. Because we're not fourth best in none of the region, not all. We are not fourth best. We have checked straight through the video. From under 17 come straight up to national team for both ones, and we are not fourth best in nothing. So if we not have to go through. You hear people that telling about we're gonna qualify first and second in the group of death for the ladies. First and second, what? We're lucky if we get third. Because as I tell you, me not think Jamaica better than Haiti. And Haiti is a much more seasoned team. And check the last time Haiti and Jamaica played with the young guns them. You're going to figure out, say, it never go in the result that people claim that it went in. So that's why you need to be careful when people talk. Guys, make sure to smash the like button and share. Remember, these are 2 new channels. So if all 32 watching, share both channels, we get it up to 50 or 100. And then we blow off back again, back to where we truly deserve to be. You know? Yes. All right. So just keep smashing the like button and sharing. Warren said, Vin Blaine said in public they did not know nothing about Bermuda. And believe me, the people said it was publicist stunt. I truly believe that they didn't know anything. Because right after that, Mr. Speed came out and said they never had any videos on Violet AC. Big up yourself, Tierney. Thanks for being here, bossy. Big up JD. People sleep on the MLS for real, but I see the MLS getting bigger than what it is. The MLS right now is the strongest competition in CONCACAF, borrowing borrowing the Mexican League. Yes, now the Mexican League is still above. It's still above. Yes, but MLS is growing, and now I heard that a few top tier coming there again. So it's gonna just keep on adding more top tier. Then we have Andrew 55. Massive respect, man. Thanks for all of you guys that show up. Schaefer teams played some of the best football I remember. Yes, but tell you what, if you have people on the team I talk, but the man never teach you nothing. And me I listen to the person, and me I say, so we have one of the bad minded culture. We have one of the bad minded culture. This man come and I try get the best out of we, but because true we think him never like we, because the man tell we say him can't do it with them youth, yeah. You have to go out there and get the right personnel them. You carry a belly for the man. And I talk about the man that do this and the man that do that. When the man never do nothing at all, you're just bad mind. You understand me? Yes, man, we need to start face reality, man. What if we get a coach from America, because we got a lot of coaches here in America that our Jamaican heritage one poaching particular comes to mind. I think we need to start fix from the grassroots. We need to fix on the grassroots before anything. JD, I always hear Marlon telling you about he's afraid of Dominican Republic team for the future. And it is showing up right in our face. Yes, because remember Marlon go outside just like you notice, you ever realize other people actually go outside and not just go outside to take a trip or go to play a match and come back, but go outside and know other cultures and respect other cultures. Those are the persons that talks the same way on this platform. Everybody else that have a small-minded mentality, those are the ones that disrespect other countries. Them, the little this and little that, without no knowledge. When people from Dammer period they talk like that, they're saying, "Oh God, this guy seems like he has no knowledge about the rest of the world." You know. Nah, JD, they're just looking after their pockets, nothing else. Okay, nothing else. All right. Making the world a better place. All right. We get only thing a low quality content need to check in now. The amount of people checking. Bless up. Thanks for being here. All right. Make sure to subscribe, guys. The link for the new channel is right up there. We have passed 100 subscribers in 24 hours. Let me see if we can get up to 200 in the next 48. All right, let me see if I can find the Imaxit channel. All right, is it streaming? All right, Imaxit channel. All right, so that is good. Oh, wow. So this is the Imaxit channel. Okay, this is the Imaxit channel. Yeah. So where is the Imaxit channel? Imaxit there. Are you guys seeing the? I don't know if it's because it's the first video. Imaxit. All right. So let me type in Jamaica Reggae Boyz to see if it's in that category. I'm trying to find the content. We need to finish up, so I must try my best to get through everything. Just that we don't have to do this video over and over. All right. So Imaxit is there. All right. That's good. All right, so we have 105 subscribers now, so we need 95 to reach 200. This piece that we're going is recording, guys. Recording. My first channel, it took me 5 months to reach 100 subscribers. Now it takes me 5 hours to reach 100 subscribers. So that tells you, we are done our work. I mean, if we can't afford the coaches, we could cut a deal with FIFA where we would have our coaches go overseas to some of these coaching schools in Holland and learn the basics. Well, tell you what, I heard Mr. Speed talk the last time about how the coaching role went, and they're saying that they're in conversation with a lot of personnel from FIFA and everything, In all honesty, though, I think the ladies program is better run than the males. So they have a better chance of qualifying than the man. But I'm just telling you, if they do qualify, you need to praise them, because they are not the 4th best team and they are not the 3rd best team. So this have to come second and first. It don't make no sense. You get me? I like nobody else to watch football. You know, Fuzzy come on interview and said we had a great campaign because we came one game from making it to the World Cup. Laugh out loud. So Jamaica got the easiest setup and still could make it. Um, no, you have they find excuses, JD, about preparation, not blaming Fuzzy for his lack of coaching ability. Yes, man, we talked about it yesterday, we chopped it up yesterday and said the same thing. All right, yes, man. People working the like button, working the like button. All right, so we had just dissect everything that took place in the World Cup campaign. You understand me? And then let me just go through the rest. So the World Cup campaign, after that lost to Costa Rica, went on to draw again with El Salvador. We lost 4-0 to Canada, and then we won against Honduras. So that was our final game. All right. So I'm trying to make sure we get the World Cup campaign here. The World Cup campaign. World Cup qualifiers. All right. So we end up finishing 6th on 11 points, 10 for El Salvador and 4 for Honduras. Panama finished on 21 points. Costa Rica finished on 25. America finished right out there on 25. Just goal difference kept them above Costa Rica. Mexico finished on 28. And Canada finished on 28 at the same time. So that campaign, based on the hype, I would have given that campaign out of 10 a 2, because at least we know our place from that point. So I want everyone to drop a number from 0 to 10. How much I give that campaign for the World Cup? How much I give that campaign for the World Cup? I gave it a 2 out of 10. So guys, just drop the number, man. Just drop a number. 2 out of 10. I gave it. Once you comment on any channel, it's gonna come up right here in 1. It's gonna come up in 1. So I went for a 2 out of 10 for the campaign, and we're gonna move on to the Nations League after. JD, I don't know if you are syncing several channels together, but some of the posts you are reading are not showing up in the chat. Oh yeah. Sorry, it looks like remember I'm doing the Imaxit channel at the same time. At the same time, we're doing 2 streams at once. But the next time we're gonna only run 1 channel, but because we wanted to make sure it get as much visibility as possible. But next time we'll have 1 channel running it, no problem. You get me? So maybe we'll focus on Imaxit channel, and then we will have something to do with this channel. You know, like specific. This is what we come over here to do. So we're gonna make up both channels, both channels. Yeah, we're gonna make up both channels. I think we're gonna make Imaxit the same way, and over here we're still figuring it out. We might add a few worldwide contents to it to make sure we report everything. You know, believe me, we're gonna try our best. I didn't like that we needed a goal and he didn't put on our best number 9. He kept him on the bench. That's why I think these local coaches need to go overseas to places like Holland and Germany. But when he talked about the best players that he saw, he talked about he never named that guy in the best players. So that means he might not rate him that highly. All right. We have lied. Said 3. Pagan says 4. Jero says 4 out of 10. You gave our campaign for World Cup 4 out of 10. All right. I gave it a 2 out of 10. You know? I gave it a 2 out of 10. We got 11 points. We according to what we had. And how we hyped ourselves. I think a 2 out of 10 would have been justified, but you said 3. All right, no problem. All right. Kevin said 3. All right. So after this now, we're going to go on to the Nations League. The Nations League. Let me put Nations League. So currently Jamaica sits 5 points, 2 draws and a win. Obviously, we lost points because we draw with Suriname, and Suriname is a way higher rated team, like a 141 ranking, and we are at 60 odd. So we lost points there, but we kind of made it up back because we drew with um, Mexico. So we kind of made it up back there. So that's a different one now. For that now, I can give them because it was a mixture of players and not some of the best players. So this was just Parlal trying to get his game together and trying to face. They faced a Suriname team that is a good team, Mexico team that is a good team, and they got points both half both. Obviously, Mexico might have two other games and go on 9 points, so it might not matter in the end. But Jamaica still have a chance to get something from them to hold them back. Okay, if Jamaica get a draw, they will go on 6 points, and then Mexico has to go and beat Suriname in order to top the group. So that shows you. So at this point, Jamaica in a prime position to go next round. Obviously, I don't expect them to go anywhere to the next round because Mexico is the better team. I have to be honest, even included in this game. We had chances in this game, but Mexico had more chances. So we can't blame the chances. We have to face reality now, guys. I know sometimes people don't like how I speaking, but we have to face reality. If we are going to blame the missed chances from Jamaica, Mexico created 5 times that amount of missed chances. So we can't understand. So we could have won the game. Could have won the game, but they couldn't win the game. No, they could have won the game just the same. Yes, so 4 points. So we get 5 points. I think I would give them a 7 out of 10 for that performance. They went in a bad condition in Suriname and got a draw there, which I thought that they should have lost that game. And in the end, they still had a chance to win it. But overall on play, they weren't the better team. And they came back, got it together, got a few more pieces, proving yet again that we have the quality. It's just sometimes we don't want to get the quality in. Yes, and then we got the 3 points from Suriname in the second game. And then after get a draw from Mexico. So I would give it a 7 out of 10. So give me a rating for that one, guys. And then we try chop it up. Dan Fressa, which MLS team do you support, or do you support the league like myself? All right, 2 and 7. Okay, 6. All right, 7. But if no, I think that you have one for the Nations League, one for the Nations League. JD, anyone who Jamaica is the 3rd best female in the Caribbean is clueless. USA, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Panama, Haiti, and Trinidad. Yes, but people said that, but I've realized that you have a crowd of. Let me tell you what's up now. I could have built a fan base if I just want to love sweets and just come here and tell people a barrage a lie. I just come here and be the most overly Jamaican person. And you just build up a fan base of a bag of lies. But tell you what, when that crumble, you can't regain it. So you have to go with statistics and statistics not saying that. And from day one, even by the players them, I went and assessed all of the players them for the girl football, and they are not the 3rd best team. And I've been saying that, Sham 6. But people, because you had remember, I have only one channel. I have 5 million other channels. So if I'm the only one saying something like that, it's going to get drowned out. The only good thing, I was getting the most views. So it's kind of stand up on its own, so people already knew that I said that, and it was recorded. But we're flying closer to the delusional stars, man. We're not as good as what we think, and we have to just know where we are so we can get the right coaches in, get the infrastructure ready, and come back to the party. Because if we don't do that, we are going to fall far further than the 6th to 9th position that I had the girls them in. Yes, the woman football in Jamaica. In Concacaf, I had it 6th to 9th. Best in the region, 6th to 9th. And if we don't mind sharp, we're going to be 9th to something else very, very soon. You understand? We're relying on the girls now to do something big for us in order for we to make a big step up. Atalanta United, all right. I think we could get a draw against Mexico in the Azteca or even steal a 1-0 win. No, I don't think so. I think we can get a draw, but the 1-0 win, I don't think so. Even though the ball is drawn, but boy, them man dominate games, yeah, man. All right, so guys, we are going to run out the next 8 minutes. So based on what we have said, we have brought up all the points for our entire team teams in all the competition: under 20, under 17, national for ladies, under 20 for men, national for men. And if you want to go to the Concacaf Club Championship, you can go there because that was the next disaster. So that's a good example to judge the local base only. And it was a big failure. And on the Caribbean stage, it goes to show yet again that we are not lying with the calculation. So for me, I come to say that we are not in the top 4 team in the CONCACAF period. In ladies and man put together, we are not a top 4 ranked body in the CONCACAF. We are not a top 4 ranked. I think we might just be at the top 10 ranked body. I still believe that Mexico. I will put Mexico right now. Let me put my top 10 here. The bodies, yes. I will put Mexico, United States, Canada, Costa Rica. I remember we're putting everything together, both ladies and men football. Costa Rica, Panama, Haiti. Yeah. Then we have we're gonna put Jamaica right here. And then we can put in El Salvador and Damrep. El Salvador, Damrep, and Honduras. Puerto Rico, because they made 2 semifinals and look like a good team. Yes. So we are around 8 ranked right now. 8 ranked in the region. I've put Mexico, United States, Canada, Costa Rica, Panama, Haiti, and then Jamaica. You can switch it if you want, but we are definitely not in the top 4 of footballing body right now. Our football not proving it. I think our football proving it rather than disproving it right now. You understand me? Yes. JD used to think Jamaica was the 3rd best because I drank the Kool-Aid they were giving me, but I realized Jamaica is about 5th or 6th. All right, see it just comes the same place that I've just said at my end of my analysis. That's exactly where we are. So if we come 4th in any competition, we should be grateful and respect the work of the players them, and we just try to start make some infrastructures, and that's what we saw here. And it comes back down to the facts, man. All right. For the Nations League, I think we are going to get out of the group, so I'm going to give it a 7. Yes, I gave it a 7 as well. Yes, so all right, guys. So we had a brilliant 2 double stream on both channels. Please do smash the like button. If you want me to come back later, we still might can drop in maybe 11 o'clock stream or so. But that would be maximum 2 hours. Yes, but for now, I think we might not come back. So just keep smashing like button, keep spreading the word, keep sharing the video, and let we keep doing the right thing. Because as you know, we have been here talking the truth from day one, and I love the fact that people starting to see everything. So as you can see here, guys, you can subscribe. You can't use the super chat, you can't use the member at this time. Everyone on the older channel, you won't lose your money. Everyone that had membership will get their money back, I think. And but you can tip to the channel via the PayPal. It's in the description, so you can do that in all of the upcoming works. And we're going to try and up the quality to a different standard. All right. Yes. So massive respect again, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and just see you in the next one. And make sure to be safe and just keep on trying to put a motivating word out there at all times. All right. Respect, and see you in the next one. Peace out.